You said on Monday that you were going to get Daz back, I guess, full-time this weekend. Daz Newsome, how has he looked this week, and what does he bring that you guys maybe haven't had the last few weeks?
Well, he's a guy that can make plays for you. He's got great speed, and he can great make you miss ability, and he's back 100%. So we're hoping we're going to have some things for him.
Virginia's riding high right now, kind of a different feel than they've had in a lot of seasons recently. How do you kind of make sure they come into here and don't feel too confident? What do you guys need to do on the flip side?
Well, they're going to be confident no matter what because they're 4-1. So they've got their. I can't worry about how they feel. All I can worry about is our guys and what we need to do to get better. And if we just focus on ourselves, we'll be okay.
Is there a different approach, attacking them this year than there has been? With Kurt Benkert being a lot stronger this year than he has been, last year. There are some things that we're going to do. We have to do different because of their different personnel this year, and some of the things that they're doing differently this year. They're doing more than they did last year. They're in the year 2 of their program. They've probably installed quite a bit more. I know defensively they're doing quite a bit more things than they did last year.
If Tom Shelton,
Virginia to be so effective defensively this year.
They've got their guys in the right places, and they're playing. They've got a lot of confidence right now, and they're getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, especially on third downs.
How much better are they up front defensively than they've been the last few years?
Well, I've always thought they were pretty good up front. I really have. They've had some. They've got some guys that can run and play, and there's quite a bit of movement up front. They do quite a bit of movement. And so those guys are playing well, and they got a lot of confidence right now. That's the main thing.
if Tom Shelton can't go, how comfortable do you feel with the punting?
If you got to punt, you got to punt. So I think Lent did a nice job while he was in there the other day. His first couple were shaky, and then after that he settled down. And so I expect him to do just fine.
J.K. Britt probably expected to play a little more in this game. What do we know about him? What do you know about him? What can you tell us about him, and what does he bring?
He's a guy that's been been in a lot of games and has played a lot of meaningful reps, and so I think he's ready to go, and he'll do a good job for us. I think he won't have the experience that Donnie had, but he still knows what we're doing. He'll be fine.
Do you feel like there's a difference in momentum in your team at practice, later in the season? Is there any you need to keep their spirits higher, or do you feel like they're kind of just moving on week to week?
Well, we're just moving on day to day. That's all we worry about. Today was to have the best Wednesday that we could possibly have, and just focus on the day and not worry about the next day. But I'm always conscious of our team and the energy level and their attitudes, and those have been really good. They've been really good, and that's because our seniors have done a tremendous job.